Hi guys, for this week's video I wanted to show you where I'm stabling Emporio. I've had so many messages and comments on my Instagram and on my YouTube about where Emporio is staying because he's not staying at home with us. Now the simple answer to that question is we have 5 stables at home and all 5 stables are full. So we had to find him another place. I also didn't want to have a stallion at home just because it's...
And maybe he will breed Annie.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a horse pregnant at home. But you know, it's just easier to manage a young stallion here, and also they have better facilities here in case it's raining and we need to keep the work a bit more constant with him, especially at the beginning. So I wanted to show you guys where he's staying exactly. I know some of you might already know this stable because I have shot some videos here as well, but I want to give you a full tour first. So we're gonna go around and we're gonna have a good look at everything. So yeah, let's start the stable tour.
Yes.
We're gonna start.
Are we going to PK?
As well, yeah. So Yessa rides one horse here as well, who's called PK, and he rides dressage with him. So we're gonna go to the first kind of outdoor section of the stables, which is this building to the left of me here. And these were the kind of old stables that were here first. And there's a small stable block in here for some of the horses.
Jenny on the block.
So what we're going to look at first, that is just outside the small stable, is the outdoor paddocks. Now this is where the horses go when it's rainy and it's been wet for a while, especially over winter because the ground is just too wet and muddy out there. So these are 2 of the paddocks that we have out here. So they have these main 2 paddocks here, and as you can see they always have hay 24/7 inside of them. So if they want to eat, if they want to have a pick, they can. If they want to have a bit of a run around, they can as well. Plenty. Those are 2, and then there's 8 more out the back that have just been built. But let's go see the small stable first. So this is the first little stable, and this is actually where PK's horse
PK's horse?
This is where Yessa's horse PK is, and I think he's out right now. Or is he in? Or maybe he's in. Hey buddy!
He likes to watch into Willemijn's garden. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, pecan.
So this is PK.
He likes to watch out in the window to Willemijn's rabbits.
So how many stables would you say there are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's this is like a 10 stable block kind of complex here. And then as we go out into this, it brings us into the hello everyone. And then as we go out from here, it'll bring us to like the center of the property. So let's go there. There's too many horses here. So this is little
Louis.
So this is little Louis. He's got his own little yard and stable outside.
Bites.
Yeah, he's kind of aggressive. But one of the girls here, Willemijn, who you guys have seen before, she trains him to do some tricks and stuff. Louis actually has quite a good view of the arena. As you can see, this is already the main barn. This is already the main barn in here. So this is where all the majority of the horses stay. So, yes, it's going in the hedge. Out here we have the main, the biggest arena, which is 60 by 20, which is great for because it's full competition size if you're competing in the bigger arena. And it's nice to also have the option to go outside on those sunny days, you know, twice a year in Holland. So this is what it looks like here. It's quite spacious, and in a way I like that it doesn't have a big fence as well around it because it makes it appear even bigger, but it also kind of gives me a heart attack at the same time.
I know.
So let's head this way. I want to show you guys the outside first. We're going to head to the lunging yard, which is something I use often with Emporio now because I think it's nice to give him a bit of a lunge before the work. So let's go see that. In this area, it's also always kind of windy. You know how I feel about that. So that's a bit annoying. But this is the round yard. It's quite big, so you can kind of stand in the middle. And if you need to work your horses for a long time, at least it's not in a small circle because that's not great for the joints as well. So this is an area I've gotten to know really well over the past week. But I'll be showing all of that in my next video. I'll be showing all of that in the next video as well. And just opposite to the round yard is all the field. Kind of what excites me the most about this place as well, because they have a lot of fields and they always rotate the horses around to make sure there's always enough grass, which I think is really important, especially now that we're going into summer. So let's go check them out. They're just next door. You can see the fields are all like post and rail fencing with an electric wire on top, and I think that's quite important, especially because I do have a stallion, and because there is so many fields as well. You can choose to have like a field in between another horse, which I think is going to be kind of important for Emporio, and until we really get to know how he is with other horses. So that's something that gives me a bit of like peace of mind, knowing that he's out in the field, but he's not getting too excited by other horses, and we're not going to be risking an injury or for him to be stressed all the time as well. So let's get out of the wind and let's just go back into the main stable block. Just before we head inside, just around the corner here is the walker, which is covered. They get to use it all year round. And Emporio's been going in this twice a day, so he goes kind of early in the morning around like, I think it's 8:45, and then again at 3 p.m. to make sure his body stays moving. So this is her. She's been used and abused. We're gonna make our way into the main stable block. We're kind of going in it from the end, and then as you get to the front, there's all the tack-up areas, the wash bays, which will also show you as well. So let's go in and we'll say hi to Emporio first, actually. Buddy. Oh. Spooked. I see him. So one thing they've done at the spot is that most of the mares are at the end, which kind of makes it nicer because him being a stallion. Huh?
I didn't even know that.
Oh, him being a stallion, it's likely to be less of a trigger, even though he has shown no signs of him being like excited by mares. Look at this. I came to say hi. I came to say hi to him quickly before, and I noticed that he's literally slept with his whole face in poo. Like he's picked a huge patch of poo just to take a nap and sleep.
Nice and warm.
Hey, buddy. Hey. Okay, so we'll be seeing him again a little bit later, but let's keep going with our little tour. Hello. So just behind us now we have the kind of tack-up areas and the wash bay. And I don't know if you can't really feel it yourselves, but I'm going to tell you guys. So like the flooring is actually made of rubber, and it like spans the length of the barn. And there's also rubber, a more kind of like spongy rubber inside the wash bay, and in the two tack-up areas over here as well. And there's also a scenario as well that we can use after washing, or if it's cold, or all that kind of stuff.
When we get cold.
So this is the kind of main entrance where you walk in from to the barn. So you kind of get this view as you enter and you come down.
I already got it before.
And then if you keep walking through to here now, it's all undercover, luckily. You arrive at the indoor arena, which is, this one's 40 by 20. So this is more like of a smaller size, but it's also good to have this size because here in the Netherlands, they also compete in a 40 by 20 arena up to a certain level in dressage.
I don't know if they do it in other countries, but
yeah, I don't know how it works in other countries, but at least here they do. So that's good. And as you can see, there's also mirrors, and there's lots of horses up from Kingsley as well. And that's something that Emporio had to get used to. You guys will also see in the next video as well. And then if you come through, then just opposite the arena, we have the canteen, which is like a sitting area that's just in there that we can show you in a second. And then right through here is where you guys saw us one video ago, putting all of my stuff away. And this is where everybody has their kind of locker. I don't know how many lockers there are, but there's kind of a lot.
15?
Yeah, 15. And then here there's like a little like coffee area where you can like grab a drink or whatever you need. And then if you come in here, should we go in?
Yeah, okay.
Now there's a few people in here, so we're going to be quiet, but you can kind of chill, have a drink of something after a ride, or you can sit here with a few people that you might know. It's just a kind of a cool hangout area where you can chill with friends as well, and you can see into the arena as well, so you can have a peek inside here as well. Last area I want to show you guys, which you might have already seen a little bit of in one of my previous videos, is the kind of aqua trainer, I call it like the spa wellness area of the stables, and it's just through here. I hope no one's using it, because are they gonna get spooked? Oh wait, we haven't even shown the yards out there.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Maybe no. Yes sir, we can't.
Yeah, we can first do the, you know.
Okay, we'll show you guys later. So this is like that spa area I was telling you guys about, and it's all rubber floor. There's the aqua trainer over here, which fills up with water and has a treadmill, so the horses can get some exercise through that. There's another wash bay here to clean them after you put them in the aqua trainer, and then here there's a solarium, and then also like this vibrating floor. It's called a Vita floor, and it's good for circulation and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what that is.
Wait.
Okay. And lastly, we can go here to the remainder of like the outdoor yards. And these are also used when it's kind of like wet and rainy, so the horses can still go out, but then they're not going to be like slipping in the grass and like ruining the grass as well. So I think there's like 8 that have been made here, and they just had their irrigation also installed, so they don't get really that wet. Okay, so thank you guys for joining us on this little stable tour of where Emporio is staying. Some people were also asking, is he gonna move to your stables eventually? And I think for now he's been really happy here. He's been really settled as well. So I think he's most likely gonna be staying here. I also have really been enjoying my time here, and I think everything's kind of clicked so far, and I don't want to change that for Emporio. I want to thank you guys for joining us again on this video. I have the video of my first week with Emporio coming out late this week as well, so I hope you guys are going to be looking out for that. But until then, I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.